Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Madrid will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
Pulisic. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Benzema. Ball's out on the left now. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward, and it's Ziyech. Ball's gone out of play. Modric tries to get it forward quickly.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
But what are they trying to achieve? Oh, that is us! Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ziyech simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Varane tries to clear. Oh, terrible pass. Hazard. It is deadlocked. Good ball. Shapes to shoot! Now they can break here. Werner. He's got options out wide. Pulisic. He's had a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goal-kicking there to back up his high-class wage.
Plays it out to the flank. Gets the better of his man. Going for goal! There it is! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Madrid take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Good idea, just poorly executed. Thiago Silva was typically well positioned. And here's Ziyech. He could... Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. And they've been caught out here. What a... Shot at goal! He scored! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take...
Chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Cuts it out. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Ziyech. And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Conte. Good interception. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Hazard. Forward it goes. Varane plays it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Toni Kroos. He's played him through. He gets past his man. That's good defending, very good defending. And the counter is on. That'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Chelsea head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here. Hudson-Odoi. That intervention was very necessary. Pogba gets it out to the wing. Done very well to intervene. Chilwell. Hudson-Odoi. Ben Yedder. Werner, just brushed off the ball there. Griezmann. And it's Jorginho. Griezmann goes looking. Jorginho, good challenge, he just stood firm.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move.
Werner shoots! It's in! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So, a breakthrough already. Shapes to shoot! Oh, real danger here. He's there to shoots, and in it goes. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Chelsea have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pavard. And here's Giroud. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And it's been taken straight back. Could move up a gear here. Werner finds himself offside. And it's been given away. He's through, it's one-on-one. Werner. He's had a shot. And it's there. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Chelsea are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's a waste. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Pogba drives it forward. And the counter is on. Gets the better of his man. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Turns and goes back. Hits one! And it's Griezmann. Giroud, and he's cut it out. Thiago Silva is very much switched on to make that. Now it's Giroud. He's through and the finish! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well positioned to make that interception. Jorginho. Werner. Conte. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Chelsea grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Ben Yedder, Mbappe, going for goal! Goal! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Thiago Silva gets it back. Pogba. Kante plays it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Chelsea 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. The second half gets underway. Hoists it forward. Out to the left it goes. And it's Giroud. Oh, what a ball! Conte. Oh, some tackle that. Thiago Silva. Conte. Jorginho. Hudson-Odoi. Chance! And a shot! They've scored!
Chelsea are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Hudson-Odoi concedes a free kick for that. Umtiti, forward it goes. Ziyech. Oh, good interception. Conte. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Hudson-Odoi. Griezmann. Gets it back. A real chance to break. Chance goes for goal! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pogba. Mbappe. Not easily shrugged off the ball. Ah, he's given it away. Plays it out to the wing. A buccaneering run from the defender. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Ziyech has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
The changes then in quick succession. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Hudson-Odoi. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
He spotted the run and played him through. It's Ben Yedder. Now the counter. Hudson-Odoi provides an outlet. Pogba, Chelsea, has a pop! He's looking to get there first. And it's Jorginho. Werner. He's got a... has a pop! He has done it! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Chelsea totally rampant here. Pogba. Out to the right. France get it back again. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And now the breakaway. Werner. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Werner. Longley tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's hoisted clear. Ball's out on the left now. Now it's Fekir. He's off on a marauding run. He's had a goal! Oh, taken with style. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, they have a goal. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And it's Ben Yedder. He gets past his man. Mbappe. He's one-on-one, surely! It's Giroud! It's in!
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
And that is that. Chelsea, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Chelsea just seem to be one of those sides that thrives on adversity. The tougher it gets, the more they come through.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Abraham. Looking for space out wide. Nicely controlled. Tolisso plays it forward. Thiago Silva gets into the right position to intercept. Abraham. That's a promising ball. He's got away, and the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tolisso tries to clear. France will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Their ability to shift.
He's through and all alone! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. He's made sure that that won't get through. Could be a chance here. He's had that put on a big chance! Goal! France!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Griezmann. Dinks one in. Out of play for a goal kick. Mbappe. And the counter is on. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pulisic. Chooses to go back. Shapes to shoot! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Abraham.
Rafael Varane just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
He's left his man. Has a goal! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Here's the through ball. Ben Yedder. Beautifully done. Kovacic drives it forward. Mbappe! Yes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do.
Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So now the difference is 3. With a delicate ball. Conte. Chilwell. Abraham. Kovacic. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. He's got through. Mbappe going through. And the shot! Sticks it away! And already... And there's the end of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Gets away. Mbappe! Oh, almost a sixth.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Gets the better of his man. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Mbappe, and the flag has stayed down. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Griezmann. Here it is now, surely. Chips it. Keeper always had the measure of that.
France are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and
he has been fouled there. France can make their change now with a break in play. It's got through. Tolisso goes for a sweeping cross. Crunching tackle. Loose ball. Who's going to get there? Well read. He sorted that out. Kante goes looking. Over to the left. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Kimpembe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Zuma cuts it out. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Well, they can break here. Mbappe tried to play it through.
oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's broken loose. Now can he finish? Crosses it. And he's there to cut it out. Tolisso, dashing forward at pace. Well positioned to make that interception. Hoists it forward. Abraham. He's gone for it! He steered it beyond the post.
Chelsea just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He's found his man. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Forward it goes. Kante plays it forward. He's through the middle. He gets past his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And it's Mondi. Matuidi. Out to the left it goes. Cut out in the nick of time. It's gone a long way up and away. Abraham. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. Fekir. It's a brilliant interception. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. Gets away from his opponents. Mbappe! That is faded wide. Jorginho. Werner. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. He's put his foot right through that one. Right through the middle. Going through. Got a sight of goal here. Mbappe. Griezmann. That intervention was very necessary. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that will be the final act. Chelsea well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very...
Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in. Real chance! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the...
Ah! In it goes! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now without reply. No question, that's a foul. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Lucas drives it forward. He's on his way. Immobile. Muller. He's played him through. It's Lewandowski. He's had a shot! Savic goes looking. Chip through. That had to be more accurate. Sane tries to stroke it through. Goretzka. He's through the middle, going through. Lucas plays it out to the flank. Alaba gets it back. Caicedo has been caught there, it's a foul. And they've been caught out here. Muller, who's made his mark on this game. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hoists it forward, and he's cut it out. Massive lead! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And he's an adventurous run down the left-hand side. He's got away. And it's played forward. Chance to break. Luis Alberto. Lucas. And it's Muller. Muller goes up and over. Well weighted. Has a hit! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Bayern Munich take a 3-goal and a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Muller. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lucas. Now the counter. Out to the left it goes. that's a decent ball.
Alaba simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
And it's Muller. Hoists it high. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Correa. Could move up a gear here. Now shapes to shoot! Gnabry. Not offside that time. And here's Lewandowski. Surely. The play, and it is a goal kick. Correa. He's made sure that that won't get through. Muller is very much switched on to make that. Hit long and direct, and help's available out wide. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Forward it goes. And it's Correa. Alaba does well to read it and intercepts. Gnabry. Muller. Lewandowski. And it's going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but nothing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Lazio can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Gnabry. Goretzka. Gnabry. And it's Muller. Radu. Luis Alberto. Lazio have it back and they can go again. Done very well to intervene. Goretzka. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. And here's Lewandowski and the counter is on. Goretzka. He's had a goal! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Sané. Lucas plays it forward quickly.
Sané really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Savic not easily shrugged off the ball. Gnabry. It's a promising ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Well read, he sorted that out. And that's a throw. Correa. He's got through. It's on a plate. Immobile. That's good. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made... It's Lewandowski! He scores!
Oh
you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Alaba plays it forward. Luis Felipe gets it back. And here's Immobile. Goretzka. Has he picked him out? Lewandowski gets away from his opponents. Gnabry. He's gone for it! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as...
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Gnabry crosses it in low. Savic. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Savic needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Goretzka. Lucas sticks in a foot to win it back. Hernandez. This could spell danger. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. That's been won straight back. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Gnabry. Kimmich. Lewandowski. Muller. And the shot! Not out the best in the keeper. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Luis Felipe cuts it out. And it's Immobile. Savic. Well positioned to make that interception. And that is that. Lazio, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an impact. He's gone for it! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Manchester trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And here's Hazard. Just brushed off the ball there.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Sterling. Now it's Mahrez. A real chance to break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. De Bruyne drives it forward. Sterling plays it in. Sterling clouts it too hard. Forward it goes. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. De Bruyne goes up and over. Tries to get it forward quickly. Modric. It's got through to him. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Benzema. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva tries lifting it over. And that's put paid to a promising move. Done very well to intervene. He's made sure that that won't get through. And now they can launch a counter. Benzema goes on a charge down the left. It's a fabulous position. Sterling. He's found his man. Sterling looking to penetrate opposition lines. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Now he's had a shot! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Madrid take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Benzema. He's through and he'll shoots! And that's a goal kick. Gabriel Jesus.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Sterling. Hits one! In for the follow-up! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Sergio Ramos knocks it away. Modric doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Zinchenko looks to thread it through. Courtois can claim that. And there's the end of the first half. We'll review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Already up and running for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And here's Sterling. Benzema spreads it towards the left, hoists it forward. Good clearance and very necessary. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's got through. Could be a chance. It's Gabriel Jesus! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just top-notch. Showed
He's gone for it! Good idea, just poorly executed. Quick glance at goal. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Ederson will have to save it here or there's real trouble. What a sensational save from Ederson! He can't put it away.
not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Now it's Modric. Stones goes looking. Hazard. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He goes long. Has he picked him out? And the counter is on. Chance!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on.
Oh, shooting chance! A great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Manchester have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Stones. It's got through and... De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! It's in! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Time for a change in personnel. Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Ferran Torres. It has gone through. Hits one! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Manchester get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, that's where he wants it.
Manchester are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Tries a shot! Back of the net!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Chance to break. No, he wasn't being fooled. Alex Cancelo. He's got options out wide. Hazard. And there's a long ball. Now they can break here. Gets away from his opponents. Benzema! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
João Cancelo drives it forward. Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos plays it forward. He's played him through. Well positioned to make that interception. Bernardo Silva gets it out to the wing. Cuts it out. Hit long and direct. Oh, that's clever. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gabriel Jesus, surely, Aguero! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Sterling. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Manchester will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the break.
Gabriel Jesus plays it out to the flank. That intervention was very necessary. And now the breakaway. Cavani showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looking to break out here. Gets away from his opponent. And help's available out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes, shot at goal! He has done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Rashford. And it's played forward. Walker. He's been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Cavani. De Bruyne. Aguero. And here's Sterling. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Now it's Aguero. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. And here's Cavani. Cavani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Gabriel Jesus. Rashford. Plays it long. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gets the better of his man. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Fernandinho, De Bruyne. It's the through ball. Bay. Matic. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandinho plays it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes looking. And here's Aguero. Good ball. Can he find a finish now? Played out to the right. Pogba takes the long option. Pogba needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Manchester United head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. And the game right... And a shot! Goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
All the way back, and they start again. De Bruyne. Pogba gets it back. Gundogan drives it forward. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Defenders on the back foot. Pogba.
Manchester have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Greenwood. It's a loose ball. De Bruyne. Fernandinho, a real chance to break. It's De Bruyne. Oh, he's found him in space. Maguire, this chase.
Manchester are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He spotted the run and played him through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pogba already, of course, on the score sheet. Gets it upfield. Done very well to intervene. Greenwood. He's left his man. Matic battles to win it back. Bruno Fernandes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's gone a long way up and away. And it's Aguero. the defence can get it clear. Pogba. Has he picked him out? Walker does well to read it and intercepts.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Walker drives it forward. Good ball, he's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Gundogan. Walker tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes. He spotted the run and played him through. He gets past. How about that? That is simply superb! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Ferran Torres. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Laporte with a definite foul there. Bruno Fernandes. Forward it goes. And it's Laporte. Now it's Sterling. Sterling. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And what a climax we have here! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester give themselves a chance. No question, that's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Fernandes. Here's the through ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. As you can see, we've already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'm going to say the Uruguayan Cavani. His willingness to put so much effort in is why he scores so many goals. And that also translates to his defensive work. In pressing, chasing and tackling, it's all there from him.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Now it's Lukaku. Martinez. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Lukaku. As for the opponents, anything noteworthy on the tactical front?
Well, I think the understanding...
Hits one! It's in! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
He's gone for it! He scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Maguire tries to locate someone up front. Martinez. Now it's Lukaku. Header! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Kolarov tries to get it forward quickly. Fred gives chase. He spotted the run and played him through. Well positioned to make that interception. Out to the left it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's found his man. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gets it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. There's the through ball. Oh, good take in a good area. This could fall anywhere. Ericsson. And it's Lukaku. Now a chance to break. Oh, real danger here. Perisic. That is terrific skill. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United get it back again. Now it's Cavani. Hakimi positions himself well and cuts it out. Perisic. Done very well to intervene. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cavani. Rashford. Rashford is flagged offside. All the way back, and they start again. Kolarov. Kolarov goes looking. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looking to break out here. First 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Here we go again then.
Manchester United don't need to...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Lukaku. Vidal. Skriniar. Stefan de Vrij. Hakimi has created 1 goal already. Towering header! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And now the breakaway. Bruno Fernandes. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Skriniar does well to read it and intercepts. Perisic. This is promising. Lukaku. It's Lukaku! And more and more and more. And surely that settles it. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Timely intervention. Vidal was typically well positioned. He's on his way. Matic. Let's put a stop to that. Perisic. Right through the middle. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's through. Nicely measured pass. Can he shoot? Bruno Fernandes. Alex Telles. Bruno Fernandes. Cavani. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Has he picked him out? Now it's Cavani. Dashing forward at pace. Gets the better of his man. And it's Matic. Vidal cuts it out. And they've been caught out here. Hakimi. Alex Telles did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's got the ball, he's got the space.
Handanovic simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
That's a decent ball. It could be... Has a pop! And yes, it's there! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So now the difference is 3. Ericsson. Perisic. Chance to break. Hoists it forward. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.